welcome to another RSR. Tonight I am recapping the semifinals of the 2024 Concacaf Champions Cup. Reaction de las semifinales de la Concachampions de la Concacaf. And that's that. We recap both semifinals. I tell you how my predictions went. I tell you what the final is. And we leave it at that. No prediction till closer to the final. We start with semifinal 1. CF Pachuca 3, Club America 2. CF Pachuca 3, Club America 2. Global. I was right on this one. I had Pachuca going through before the round started. I thought Pachuca was just playing so much better in this tournament. They have Club America's number, and they did it again. Yes, America scored 2 goals, 1 in each game. Brian Rodriguez had something to do with it. He scored in the first, assisted the second. Put the ball in on a good shot the first game at Azteca. Second leg, put in for Henry Martin's header. Pachuca gets 3 goals, Macolta's header. And 2 goals basically given to them off of Club America defensive mistakes. But they pop them away anyway. At home. They go up 2-0. Give one up later. Hold on for 70 minutes and get the 3-2 aggregate win. Pachuca, I'm not surprised it was a fight. I think I said 4-2 for my prediction. 4-2 Pachuca on aggregate. But I'm not surprised it went this way. I thought America would fight. I just thought they wouldn't win in the end. I thought Pachuca had a little bit more firepower. Or at least belief. The power of friendship, so to speak. That their firepower would work. And it did. I thought they played a very tight tie. It wasn't the most blowing them out tie like the rest of them have been, because let's be honest, they didn't blow them out at all. They blowed other teams out. They didn't blow out Club America, but then again, I'm not too surprised. It's one of the best teams in CONCACAF. It's still going to be hard. But Pachuca, I knew was a possibility to beat them, and they also have a very good history against them, and guess what? That showed. It showed that Pachuca has a great history against Club America, because they still do. Drew them at Azteca, which is hard to do, and beat them at home. You should be able to do that, but again, it's CONCACAF and it's playing Club America. Simple situations, but again, Pachuca did what they had to do. Solomon Rondon didn't show up in this tie and didn't need him. He's a Golden Boot leader still. Pachuca has a good team. Adrisi, De Osa, and Macolta being the stars, and you love to see it. But I was right about that one. I'm 1 for 1 on my predictions. 1-0 on my semifinal predictions. Semifinal 2. CF Monterrey 2. Columbus Crew 5. CF Monterrey 2. Columbus Crew 5 en global. I was right about this one. I had Columbus winning. Hell, I had them winning the whole tournament from day one. And they're in the final. Did not call that one. I had this one right. CF Monterrey legitimately got owned. That's the thing I'm surprised about. They got owned. They got beaten Columbus 2-1. They lost 3-1 at home. At home. That is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. They lost at home to an MLS side. Not just on penalties, outright. It's wild. It is very wild how that goes down. Columbus, I mean, my God, they were awesome. 5 goals? They found a damn way. Diego Rossi is clutch. Cucho is clutch. And you look at it, the goal that Cucho scored the first leg was very similar to Rossi's. Picture, frame by frame. It was very, very similar. Cucho had a good first leg. Rossi had a good second leg. Alexandru Matan, damn, he might have just been the underrated star of the series. That man legitimately found a way to give that series to Columbus, and they just buried them. They buried Monterrey. They were like, nah, we ain't giving them a chance to use the damn horseshoe. No. We are going to rip it out of their hands. We are going to make sure they don't come back. We don't want to win on away goals. We want to win outright. And God, Columbus did. I mean, they went roughshod in both legs. And they got a game to play this. Wait, no, I think they have a bye week too. But Monterrey didn't even have a repechaje game this weekend. They could have emptied the tank in the second leg. They didn't. That's Antonio Ortiz, who hopefully, well, who's to say, but by now might not just be the Monterrey manager by the time this video comes out, and I wouldn't be too shocked if he wasn't. I don't know if it's a good idea, but he honestly, legitimately, maybe threw them under the bus the hardest he's ever thrown a team under the bus in a semifinal. This might have been his worst bottle job. I mean, dear Lord, Wilfried Nancy freaking dummied that man. I'm not surprised, but the way it happened, just letting it happen, dude, that is the worst. I mean, it's crazy. It is legitimately crazy. But again, I was right about this one. I had Columbus Crew winning 2 for 2 on my predictions, 2-0 on my semifinal predictions. Let's see if I can go 1-0 on my final prediction, but you will not know what my prediction is, and you will not know what my prediction is right before the final until the day before the final, and you will not know what the prediction, how the prediction goes until the night of the final. But speaking of the final, the 2024 Concacaf Champions Cup final is CF Pachuca of Mexico versus Columbus Crew of the USA. CF Pachuca de Mexico contra Columbus Crew de Estados Unidos. Liga MX contra MLS. Liga MX versus the MLS. Once again for the third straight year and the fourth time in 5 years. And the two Mexican teams that made the final when it was the last time it was Mexico versus Mexico, both choked in the semifinals, just so you know. So that's a little bit of a nice bow to wrap onto it. Pachuca and Columbus in the final. Teams that you normally don't see in the CONCACAF final. You have seen Pachuca before. Columbus, this is their first final. Tim Bezbachenko's second final because he knows how to get teams there as a GM president. He just does. With that being said, Pachuca versus Columbus should be an amazing matchup. Almada versus Nancy, coaching-wise, players, some really good dynamic players on both sides. It'll be a very interesting match in Estadio Hidalgo a month from now, maybe less, depending on if they move the game back or move it forward. Could be more. But we'll see how that final goes, and it should be very interesting. With that being said, if you like this stream or video, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us to playlist. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow for a double live watch along. Thinking double wide trailers. Double live watch along of Toronto Maple Leafs at Boston Bruins Game 7 and Toronto FC versus FC Dallas in the MLS. Double live, double review on Saturday night. Tomorrow night. You love to see it. Let's get it done. Double 2-win Saturday. Let's go. Let's go. With that being said, I'll see you later. I'm running. I'm out. Peace. There you go.